to Arknights. So just deal with the annoying stuff first and then we'll see. Okay, nothing, that's fine. That's a 4-star. Oh, Matterhorn, yes please. Sport. An orchid.
A6 の隊長、オーキッドよ。ドクターというのはあなたのことかしら。
Oh well, I don't have any. Oh, yikes. Okay, Matterhorn. Is potential 4, sure. There we go. Also, I wanted to check something right quick. Yep, so far so good. Oh, so I should, if I wanna get a quick E2, I need to focus either on Perfumer or Vigna. What was conceptual? It means conceptuals. Well, you'll see. Just wait and see. I'm even gonna do a recap of the story because even I forgot what happened. Okay, let me just.
Doctor. 時間があればの話だが、過去の知識を学んでみるのも。
Okay, let me just get some clothes. Oh, what was that? That was weird. Okay, a 4. Also, let me check all of the. I read. Not gonna lie. Me having a coffee now. Okay, I should. Oh, okay, it's kind of laggy a little bit. Get those out. It's fine. Now let's get these in. Confirm. So get those. I'm gonna go for I don't know. Good one, Luna, good one. Gonna check the fridge, good one. Nice save, there we go. You do it. I just wanna wait for the moment of realization once it hits him. Some chocolate. So is it bad? No, not for anyone involved except for you, I guess. But even for you it shouldn't be bad, you are just weird. Okay, office. I'm scared, you should be. Are you prepared, like, to how do you say it in English? Well, to be scared beyond belief. Let me first get my dailies. Oh, nice. Yes, please. Give me those. Nice. Also, I have to do the narration tomorrow as well. Credit store, let me claim, let's go, give me those, thank you very much. Even though I'm probably not gonna use her, I just want, she's cute, I like her, so yeah, let her be here. This, with that. Well, we better line up for this golden or maybe silver moment. Is that Khan's greatest fear? It's not his greatest fear, like just Well, it's complicated. No, I couldn't. Too expensive, right? No, I didn't. It's not that. I didn't read 2 Silver Rush yet. Because, as you said, I don't have the resources yet. No, it's not that. Even though I'm getting quite a bit of resources here. Phew. Okay, wait. Oh, I can exchange even more resources. They saved. Are you sure? Oh no. Oh, my boy. My poor boy. He forgot. He actually forgot. Oh no, now I feel bad. Your perhaps at least right. No, of course I didn't. I love them way too much. I would rather eat you than the burps. Or I'm more likely to do that than the other. Okay, so let me just go headhunt. Not headhunt, recruit. No, not headhunt. Well, I can even refresh. Whatever DPS guard caster, no. Just go with DP recovery. Quick recovery survival AoE. Go with DP recovery. You start the sniper DPS. Recruit. Okay, boom. Taking me out. Christ almighty, so even that. Oh, the suspense is killing me. Even that is not enough for you, Christ. Drama. Now you are still new here, so you didn't hear this whenever I said this. Like, as long as he doesn't say something racist, sexist, homophobic, or outright disgusting, I'm not gonna ban him. So it's on him if he crosses the line or not. As long as it's not too weird, he's fine. Okay, so far so good. A nice person, so never gonna get banned. Yeah, we'll see about that one. Oh, we can even refresh more sanity. Let's go. And more random, that's always welcome. Age assist. Christ almighty, I don't even know if that's a thing. It probably is. By today's standards. So I guess good support would be nice. Nope. Okay, yep. Got rid of 50. There we go. Oh, missions. I just keep coming back to the missions. Oh no. Also, what do I have? No, wrong button! Oh, I'm an idiot.
一人で静かにしていられる場所さえあれば構いません。
変わりはないか。我が盟友よ。
Okay, I have 2 of these. I'll need to use them wisely. Yeah, nice but horny person. Yes, but nice, but horny. Well, I'm not horny all the time. Good joke. I mean, technically he's not a kid, he's a young adult. Once took medication that killed my organ completely. It was horrible. I felt like I lost a part of me. Oh, but now I feel bad. Like, can I do it to him right now? He's not gonna like me at all after I do this. Like, I mean, he didn't like me before either, but now, actually, he's not gonna like me. So fast, it's unbelievable. Okay, both of you stop it or I'm gonna... No, actually, I'm gonna time you out, both of you, immediately. Just shut the fuck up already. Leave that behind. We're over it. Move on to the next part. You are neither young nor young. Like, you're both younger than me. Shut up. So what? Will I treat you any differently because of your age? No. Oh, there's still an English voice. Does he even have an English voice, Luna? Oh, he does! Oh, but I don't have it downloaded. I'll need to do that, like, Well, I shouldn't do it now, because you know how how terrible the download is on the PC for some reason. So I'll have to do that by next time. 1 year, course I'm mad. It's like 3 megabytes. How do I, like, can I just download the voice for a specific voice actor? How do I do, not voice actor, for a specific character, how do I do that? And also, Conceptos, you keep bringing it up. Didn't I say move the fuck on? We left that topic, we go in another direction. Unclear now. If not, I can solve that as well. Operator in question, okay. So I go to Silver Rush. Is it like customization or something? On the file... Oh wait. I'm wrong! Sorry, that just caught me off guard. So like this here, or what? Don't keep it immediately after this. Don't worry. Like, do I like download it somewhere here or? That's on the bottom, like this. No, this. No, this. No, this. This. Oh, this. James Day. Oh, I have it downloaded. Oh, what? I just don't have the Chinese and Korean one. Oh. Okay, let's be surprised. No, I don't wanna just like launch a voice line. We'll see it whenever it happens. And okay, so concept was look away. I need to recap the story as well. Can I just like see the story? BI1. Yeah, play the story. BI1 before. I just wanna recap the story because I already forgot. External force. Not even. I told you yesterday I would be doing it today. A minute touch of force from outside with just the lightest push. Also, I need to learn how that name is. How is this pronounced? Give me a second, I wanna know. How is that pronounced? Kirag. How do you pronounce it? How do you pronounce this? Can I like find it? No, because that's a real mountain if I remember it right. Yeah, it is. No, I don't need to pronounce it in Norwegian because I don't know Norwegian. I just need to know how it sounds.
Kärag.
Oh, fuck me! How about no? Just call it Kirag. Let's just call it Kirag. Because I give up. Benevolence will bury the whole of Kirag conspiracies, machinations and all. Or machinations and all. Oh, now you like insulted everyone who is Norwegian. How bloody dare you? Sir, this is just a shoddy plank of wood. What makes it sound for 50 whole pounds? So reading the story wasn't a surprise. I never said it would be a surprise. I just said it would annoy concept clues. I wanna play through the event, not read the story, because I only played the first stage. Oh, you weren't there. I told that to another. Sorry, my bad. I'm gonna play the event. I only did the first stage of it. Now, sir, you want to learn? I just wanna like a fresh reminder of what happened, because I played it a couple of days ago. Now, sir, you want to learn something new today. This is an ordinary piece of wood. It's a massive of Kiragandr, a goddess of the snow realm. It's all thanks to her protection that Kira could be free from the catastrophes and set down roots here. Quick on skip one time. Nope. No one here. That still doesn't matter, mate. That's outright rude. So no. And the stuff that made this charm comes from the evergreen trees of Mount Jungfrau, our own second highest peak near all of Kirag. Oh, you mean like this? So I get like a briefing on what happened. Oh, you misunderstood what kind of person I am. Don't watch live action movies too. Ah, nope. Because also, yeah. Like Luna. I think you misunderstood like what I meant with I wanna refresher. When I say it, I mean I wanna hear all the interactions between all the characters. And also it makes it easier for me when it's one consistent story. So nope, I'm not skipping it. Like if you don't like it, just go away somewhere for 10 minutes and then come back. Do you know much about Jungfrau? Let's just say it's a mountain far from the tears of Kiragandr and they fell and froze. We'll be right back. The trees watered in the snow from on high grow full of Kiragandr's love and favor for this land, and charms made from the timber assure your safety in warding of calamity where you may go. Seeing as it's your first time here in Kirag, why not take some souvenirs from your home back in Victoria? What gives you the idea? Listen, these last 2 years, Mr. Enciodes has had more and more of these big corporate hoosits walking in. I heard... Oh, that's Silverish, yeah. I heard your accent and knew straight away. To new people like you, see, I recommend these charms in particular to mark the occasion. Heard of the Chagata? Maybe. They're people eating beasts deep in our mountains, sinister to die, inhuman. They are gone again when you least expect. But so long as you're wearing the charm, blessed by the Weinberg court, you cover those things under how did I say if you pronounce it? I already forgot. Kiragandr smite, as they won't harm you. And just think, you take it back to your family and tell them, this charm bears the divine protection of Kirag's Mount Carlin. Paints a complete picture, doesn't it? Ever so You have tripped Hangfair across the land of Kirag. You wouldn't go back to your own without something nice for it, would ya? Well, fine, I'll take one. And what were my wife and little tot each? That's the ticket. If only we could all be as straightforward as you. Let me see. Sorry, this wood must have been stripped from any random mountain tree. Oh, why did they even break for a second there? The cat guy from the nerve. Light to it. What gives you the right to say that? First, without approval from the farm roaches, no one's even allowed to climb Jungfrau. What's that, friends? It's basically softcore. Second, it's I sure didn't hear about anyone climbing her while I was gone. When I left Kirag, I even told Weiss, if anyone makes it up her, be sure to send me a message. How do you know who? Wait a minute. That tale, you can't be Miss Encia. Encia, you're Mr. Encio's sister. Now hold it, sir. Were you actually trying to swindle me? Well, they said Miss Encia loves climbing ever since she was little. Seems she knows more about the snowcaps than us commoners after all. All these words of mine came from the hunters in the mountains actually. They must have been the ones swindling me, no doubt. I'll be going to find them and settle our score. As for this charm, Miss Encia, would you mind? It's true it has a Weinberg court's blessing. No man in Kirag would dare to forge a seal and offend Kiraganda. If you want to ward off any rumored Shagatat with it, forget it. But if you take it back as a souvenir, it'll work great. So just slash the price a little. In light of that, I'll put them at £10 a piece. Now, sir, are you still buying? If the sister of Mr. Enciode says that much, I've got no reason to be skeptical. Business for you must be tough. I'll take 5 of them. Coming right up. Are you here to buy anything, Miss Encia? Whether you fancy, it's yours. My business owes itself to the silver ashes after all. Christ. Stuff like an American Psycho. Christ. No, I'll pay you back, pay like Norton, right, Doctor? Of course. Oh, there's Weiss. Lady Encia, we should be on our way to the station by now. Oh, we're tight on time, Doctor. Let's go. The wizard is coming. Take caution, outsider. And you are? If you don't want to freeze, leaving now will still save your skin. Oh, that's the someone who was... What are you blinking for, Doctor? I still need to find out who that voice was. Ah, there's nobody here, though. It's far from the right season for leisurely outdoor coffee. You look behind you and only see the bright canopy blocking the sun and a sign advertising car on trade. A deserted terrace sits silent, just like the distant peaks of pure white. Maybe it was the pages of the magazine on the table rustling in the wind that gave you the illusion someone was sitting next to you, talking to you. Doctor, snap out of it, let's move. I got distracted there again, how dare I? We'll meet again. I still don't know who that voice is though. I'm still trying to remember what happened. Better, you're here, the master's waiting for you. Good to see you, Weiss. Aren't you going? I was going to, but the master wants to invite the doctor to the Tri-Clan Council with him, and have me stay back to greet them in your place. After all, I'm an employee of Rhodes Island myself. I think you must be ready for a vacation after guarding the young lady for so long. Besides, given you're out here, I'm guessing she ditched you. Ah yes, she's shopping with the doctor right now. She wanted a vacation for me too, so she had me let her free. That's the master and the young lady for you. Well, how do you feel being back this time? The territory has been fast with construction and huge in its overall change. It's almost unrecognizable already. That's the master for you indeed. I'll take the two of them up to their great kindness and visit home for now. See my parents and then I'll be on standby at the master's. How about you? Me? You've been away for a while too. Last time we met, weren't you off with the master to Colombia? I've got nothing pressing. Savoring the streets again is more than enough for me. What about the old Itra friend of yours? Monk, I think, was the name. Eat a bite with him if you have the time. That's... we'll see, I guess. It is not mine. Let me guess, you also watched Game of Thrones with them for the plot. Scotty doesn't know. Oh, wait, Scotty doesn't know. Was that the name of the song? And I hit my mic by mistake. Christ almighty. Come on. Fixed it. No, I didn't. Yes, I did. I hope I did. No, I didn't. I moved it. How do I always manage to do this? I surprise myself. No, then you watch Twilight. The read on the book section and they're better than the movies. Also, I need to see. Oh, that one! Oh, I don't wanna watch that movie. It's me, can you hear me? Oh, that's Aurora, I can hear you. Brilliant, it looks like the base station signal is fine. How are you? I found a few suitable hidden spots for the comm station's installation, but no matter where we install a station in Taricum, we won't be able to catch on with Kirag. This is Kirag's southern gateway, and practically its only contact channel with the outside. Setting up a comms network here has a massive importance, but if you want to cover the whole of Kirag, setting up a few more simple stations around the Central Lake region would be the best option. That's not what I'm asking. Didn't you have me wandering outside so I could scope things for us? Okay, I'm starting to remember. What I mean is, you haven't been back in Kirag for a long time. How do you feel? Oh, honestly, it feels totally unbelievable. When I left Kirag under the Silver Rush's talent fostering program, it was from here too. Back then, even Taricum was just an ordinary little village, let alone the rail station at the border now. I never thought it would become so big. At this point, I think you could argue it stands up to the cities on the outside. Doing construction work like this in the snowy mountains must be harder than I could ever imagine. Good. Where are you right now, Captain? Come find you. We're boarding the train to Karn. You don't need to come with yet. Huh? You mentioned your home was in an industrial area in the mountains. Yep. For now, go back and visit. Nothing more important than family. But you're back in the mountains. It's a perfect opportunity to head for home. The doctor thinks so too. Did the doctor say that? Understand. If you're okay with it, then I will. So the doctor has me with it. Okay, the train is boarding, then it will move to the train, right? I'm heading out. Have a good break, Aurora. And now we'll be boarding a train. Okay, I think I remember the rest. I think I remember each detail now. Okay. Yeah, like you can see, I was describing the mountain range. Meanwhile, the other, Vice was just looking at her with that, how do they describe it? Everlasting smile. The other one wasn't even listening, and the doctor's there just to listen to Insia. In the second one, though... Oh wait, I didn't listen to this. At the end part of this is quite interesting. Like, I'm gonna have to ask. Conceptuals, did you actually not do the event, or were you just memeing? Oh. Potato PC. Sorry, like I'm still watching stream. I want food too, then go make... Oh yeah! Then go order something, cause no one's there to make food for you. For the free random. Okay. Wait, is that the only part you get random or... Huh. Okay, my brain froze there for a second. Now you get you get it on each stage. Oh no, that's originate, not random. Fuck me. Oh yeah, you get random on the tutorial, okay. Can feed myself, Yanu, then go and do it. No, you know why I'm asking you if you... How's this going? If you did the event or not. Cause it's actually quite good. Like, never mind who's involved with it. It's good. Cause I wanna know what's gonna happen. You got the talent for remote faces. Yeah, he does. I like the whole trackman situation. I wanna know what happens to the trackman, because basically what you are met with immediately after the first stage is There is a big uproar in the like Tricon, I don't know, like commission, what council, I guess. Because Silver Ash basically wants to open up the whole region up to the front, like that mayor in that other event did where Pompey's, I'm always forgetting like the Siesta, was Siesta the town? He wants to open like this entire snowy region out for the public, like for basically like winter tourism and also like to exchange cultures. But the other parts of the Tricon council don't want that, because they are more of a traditionalists. They want to keep it all like the way it is. They want the snow to be everlasting, to never be moved, to never be changed. Man, never gonna play. We're never gonna play. You are like I bet you are gonna play. You are gonna play the event. He wants to forget. I can bet he's gonna play the event, like just not gonna tell us. I swear. Still never gonna try it. Like you are lying. I know you are. I see it. I see it. You are gonna play it, just not gonna tell anyone. Okay, I did the first stage, so now it's like BIST1. Hooking up with waifus to continue the Silver Rush bloodline. If there was one way to redeem like Silver Rush in his eyes, that was it. But I don't think it's gonna work though. You find it difficult to turn down such hospitality, so why not have some fun for the time being, okay? I'm sorry, the next part is again story. I haven't done this one. But he stole my arc. Okay, Concepos, but what would you rather have? Arc or one or two waifus? And by that also good looking waifus. Okay, now that this is settled, the three clans, and I also forgot to mention, like, now the Triclan decided, like, they would leave everything to the High Priestess, which is, like, I guess a leader figure in their region. The three clans must start liaising frequently with one another. We must further discuss the specific of the transfer of powers to the Saintess and what power each family is allowed to keep. Yeah, exactly what I said. Doing the story thing. If I don't forget, I don't forget. Wow, I Clifford and for a mix. However, aside from this, the preparation the three of us must make for the ritual are equally important. So cute. Therefore, with the upcoming ceremony, I propose we seize the occasion and transfer our power to the Saintess at the same time. The ceremony and the transfer of powers are managed by different individuals. As such, both can be conducted at the same time. What's more, the ceremony also calls for the participation of the clan leaders. What do you think of the idea, if I may ask so? The decision has been made. It will happen in due course. This year's ceremony will also be the ceremony for the transfer of powers to the Saintess, huh? Guess we have something to look forward to. In that case, I will have my men draft the relevant documents and distribute them across Kirag. I'm sure the masses will be rejoiced to learn of this. Wait, is something the matter? You can't hoodwink your way out of this, Enziodis. Who will manage the families and the mice for the next few days? Gnosis was in charge, but you had him fired. Who will take care of all of that? You don't worry, Arctos. I hired an expert from outside Kirag. This expert will conduct a field investigation of the valley and the mine from a disease prevention perspective and construct a medical facility within Silver's territory. We'll put this person in complete control of the tour. No, don't. I know who he's talking to, and don't. Look at the time. The train should be arriving in Karlan right about now. If you two would like to meet the expert, you need only wait for a short moment longer. Enough of this nonsense. I have no idea who you hired and what you're planning with this medical charade. However, this so-called expert of yours will stay within my sight at all times. This is my guess you're talking about, Arctos. That's exactly why, Enziodis. You said the over-mining was Gnosis doing, and I couldn't care less whether that's the case or not. The way I see it, anyone you hire might as well be another Gnosis. We may be rid of one, but there will always be more. You want to leave your men in charge of the place, fine, but you won't have to show me what this expert is capable of. If your expert does well, Then not only will they be your guests in this, I vow to welcome them with my warmest hospitality as my own guest. What's the matter? You were talking so big. Do you really need so much time to think? If everything is as you said, what is there to hesitate about? Or do you mean to tell us this person you hide is indeed another Gnosis, here to do your dirty work again? The Polyroaches have always been in charge of the Weinberg Court's security. Now that I've agreed to turn these lands over to the court, I cannot be more reassured with the Polyroaches looking after them. That said, a word of advice, Arthos, you'd best be careful. Entertaining this guest of ours will be no walk in the park. Huh, not a problem. There are no guests we pale roaches cannot entertain. Let's find out whether this guest is as stiff-necked as you. No, don't worry, I'm quite laid back. I'm fine. Oh, food, welcome, by the way. I didn't even notice you until yet. How are ya? How was your day? Sorry, hello guys, it's more that one dude is always horny and we just tease him for it. Don't put me in the sack, I'm just playing Monster Hunter. Are you gonna do something else than playing Server event on the Soul stream? Probably, depending on how far I get in the event. I don't know. I did promise Luna like to just do one story part, not even beat the stage because of her waifu. So yeah. Once for his hoarding collection, so don't talk your way out of this. Fuck, bro. Oh, he got you there. Like, my man has better memory than even I even forgot about that. I have occasionally some more support. Cyrus, I need you to look into this guest. Having me run your errands again. Oh, you are cute. You remind me of what's her face? What's her name? What's her name? Oh no, the fox goddess in that anime, like that cute little anime that only had like 1 or 2 seasons. I think 1 season. Now I have to find it. Oh no. I'm neat. Okay. I don't know, there got people into my club. You next. Oh no. Now I wanna find what that anime is called. Because I know I have that one on my anime list. What are you called again? I even probably gave you a high score, so I'm gonna find you easily. What's this list loads? Some holes in monsters. Oh no! What club is some of your crossworthiness? I swear, smite. What's it called? Oh, Okamino. What's the translation? Spice and Wolf, that's the one! Yo, she reminds me of what's the main character, the main lead? Hollow from Spice and Wolf, yes! Eat us, don't eat us. Avada Kedavra. I'm not in the mood for your sharp tongue. Also, Conceptlos, I found your song. Now let's pray to God I can find it. I need to open Discord to send it to you. Well, not on Discord, I'll send it here, because it's not... It's fine, it doesn't contain anything bad. Jimmy. I'm not in the mood for your sharp tongue. Grr. Monk here. Get me a car. Of course. Yucatan, go. Please watch your step, madame. Velis or Valais. What's your view on all of this? No. I send the song to Cookie. Because I have Cookie on Discord. And then I was like, doesn't this remind you of someone? And I mentioned who it reminded me of. By the way, like, if you want my Discord, how do you copy it again? Like, copy it. I have a Discord, like, you can find me with that. I don't have a server though, which is kind of a bummer. I'll need to make one eventually, sure. But I won't allow... The only reason I'm not making a server because it would be so annoying to manage it. And with you people, I will have to manage it quite well. Okay. Modkex, wait, is that Mona? That's Mona on the what's it called? Profile picture. Found it. Like I recognize her immediately. I'm sorry for not like playing the game. I wanna find place for it's not safe for work, Christ almighty. I wanna find the link I sent to Cookie. Oh wait, how do I copy a link like that? Oh wait, so I presume like concept was that's yours. Metal Start again. Okay, can I just rename everyone so I know who is who? Oh wait, I can't hear. Okay, at least Luna is consistent everywhere. And playing Monster Hunter World, that's nice. Okay, Metal Star I know because of Co-Hunter. You don't have to, just tell me once. I guessed who you are Montkex. It's fine. And yeah, dope, I'm the Metal Star Dragon. I guessed because of Co-Hunter. You mentioned that in chat, and so I remembered. So I associated you with that. Okay, I'm gonna send you the link on Discord then, because what do I know, like what Twitch considers inappropriate or not? I think you'll find yourself in that song for quite a long time. Religious thread in your Discord and don't open the other threads for him. I'm afraid like if I give him any space, he'll do... God knows what he'll do with it. I'm afraid I'm not capable enough of to see and see others' intent. I don't blame you, but I certainly didn't expect that crafty woman Ratatos to agree to it. I don't get it. It's Matriarch Ratatos. I'm sure she has her ideas. All I know is that Silverash Brett has to be planning something, and he may sound like he has a point, but I will never believe anything he says so easily. Tell Gungo to invite and see others guests over. We'll figure out what to do later. Oh, now I know how to get Conceptos to play the event. Like, okay, Conceptos. Every clan in this event doesn't like the Silver Ashes, and they even badmouth them because they don't know what they're actually doing. So maybe you wanna play the event just to listen to that. Yes, sir. What there is here. Man, I didn't expect it to start snowing the moment we got off the train. Doctor, let's wait till it stops before we head up the mountain. There's some heavy snow. Snowball fight, who's in? That would be me. Actually, that sounds like fun. But we still have a long way to go. We should save our strength. Ah, come on. It's kind of a pain to get to Carmen right now. We would have to quarantine him in there. Hope the train will make you so the wait. The train will take us all the way to the foot of the mountain one day. We may call this the Carmel Railway, but there's actually a stretch of distance from the station to the foot of the mountain where you aren't allowed to build anything. It sounds like it's going to be difficult then. There is a lot of resistance to the idea. I'm not too sure about this stuff, but I don't think it's gonna be easy. A lot of people here insist on walking every single step up Mount Caron, thinking to do otherwise would be unfaithful, but I don't think Kiragander would mind. We Kirak folk always keep faith in our heart. How would taking the train straight up to the mountain change our faith? Silenciodes has always wanted to have the railway go straight to Caron. Alas, the lines up ahead belong to the pain roaches. This song my personal hymn now. Why doesn't that even surprise me? Also, you changed your Discord pic to Schumer as well. Sir Arctos would never let him build any tracks here. There, half a year ago, there was even a bit of a tussle between Ger and Congo of the Pain Roaches and Gnosis. With Gnosis? Alright, I haven't heard anything about him for a while. Is he doing okay? He was fired because of that scuffle. One of the reasons Arenciodes invited the doctor here is because he wanted the doctor to film his role. Huh? How come no one told me that? Doctor, did anyone... Nope. Oh, who are you? Bandits? What's the matter? Who are you people? Medencia, get behind me. Oh, you look sick. Oh, Sir Arctur's orders. I'm here to, on Sir Arctur's orders. I'm here to extend the Silver Rush's guest, Rocky Raksha, an invitation to Arctur's estate. You're bringing all the soldiers along to invite our guests to your place. What kind of sick joke is this? This place belongs to my family, the Silver Rushes. General Gongo, you may work for the Pain Roaches, but I suggest you don't do anything out of line. I see you here as well, Lady Encia. You'll have to pardon me for my intrusion. I'm cut to the chase. Dr. Raksha is a Silver Rush's guest, and you aren't bringing anyone along on your way home, not on my watch. Relax, Lady Encia. Sir Arctos only wanted to invite the esteemed guest to pay our humble abode a visit. As if my brother would agree to something as that unreasonable. Well, he did, though. Not to worry, Lady Encia. Your brother, Sir Arenciodes, has already given us his approval. No way! It's true. Also, Lady Encia mentioned the ownership of the land here. This isn't Silver Rush territory anymore. From now on, the land belongs to the Winebear Court. Come again? Weiss, what's the meaning of this? First, it's the reason the doctor was invited here. Then, it's the ownership of the lands. What else are you keeping from me? Sorry, Lady Encia. Weiss, come on, what's happening? Which one of you is Rocky Raksha? Meet him. Definitely ain't me. If it's not you, then keep your mouth shut. Oh, that's rude, you motherfucker. Wait, hold on, that's what, it's gonna be you. Please, someone say. You ain't the sharpest one, mate. Easy now, if you say so. Don't move! Hands off your weapons! Last warning, no funny moves. You don't seem very happy about our arrangement. Know your place, outsider. Sir Arctur gave you an invitation. Most people are never so lucky. You know what? Get the fuck out of this house immediately, or you are gonna regret it. I don't like you. Fuck off. Talking to the in-game character, by the way. Know your place, outsider. Sir Arctur's, yeah. You dare to act so impudent, knowing that an esteemed guest who stands before you. What? You hear footsteps accompanied by dull metal clanking sound. An impressive tall woman walks towards you. Oh no, Luna, look away. Immediately everything falls silent. The Kirak soldiers surrounding you put away their weapons, step aside with timid looks on their face. She takes a quick glance at all of you, briefly pausing her gaze, as her gaze lands on the lead operator standing next to you. The moment their eyes meet, they put their hands on their weapons by pure instinct. Degenbrecher. Christ almighty. Assume you will do whatever it takes. Oh! Whatever it takes to get this doctor to pay you a visit today. We have our orders, sir, and Siodes gave us his approval. You shouldn't have a problem with that. Relax, I'm not here for you. Lady Encia, Siodes asked me to escort you home. Degenbrecher, did my brother really? Correct. I'm here to receive our guests for Enciodes, and I've done that now. There we go. And you hand me over to these guys straight away? That's right. Please, go on. Looks like Sir Enciodes is so busy that he doesn't have the time to come fetch the doctor himself? Correct. Put your weapon down. I would rather not offend our guest's bodyguard in any way. It's part of my job to carry a weapon at all times, and you're not my boss. Enough chat, no bullshit here. I'm the doctor's bodyguard. Wherever the doctor goes, I go. My instructions are to invite the doctor and the doctor alone. Okay, Sharp, you go stand by somewhere else, if you say so. Doctor, are you seriously going? Hell yeah, this sounds like fun. Doctor, stop grinning. You're reminding me of my brother. And why are you going along with this? I don't get it. You'll get it soon enough. Come on. You do well to treat our guests better than that. Stay, please. Dr. Fruit Silence, please follow us to Penroach Estate. The background is so well mannered. Oh! Lex and Casimir. Yeah, I did hear of her. Your name still has some legs in Casimir. I've just sent you this bodyguard. Give him my regards, I will. Lead the way. Looks like I'm working overtime again. Tricom Daily, extra edition, breaking news. At the Tricom Council that just concluded, the Weinberg Court and the clans have come to a shocking understanding regarding the current mining question. To resolve the differences between the families and to better drive Kirik's development, the clans have all agreed to turn portions of their authorities over to the Saintess in accordance with the teaching of Kiragander. Moreover, the clans have all agreed to fully assist the Saintess in her role as a leader in service of leading Kirik towards a better tomorrow. Oh, okay. What did I miss in chat? Because I can't keep track of both things at the same time. Also, my voice is dying. I have the ability of alt accounts. You know, you like Summerman, but honestly, don't think she will ever be a summonable character. Yeah, he knows. He knows that. Yeah. But this gets still over. None of the Rune leaders got made playable either. None of the. Oh, well, technically, yeah, but still, like, W got playable. She was, like, working with them quite a bit. She tried to murder you in the story like 50 times, so I go over. Yeah, he's a masochist. Go has poops. Also, BS, W is playable. W is good civilization. Yeah, but taste life was in the bundle somehow. If anything, you could at least appreciate the W lived on A3. Oh, no spoilers. No spoilers. Shush, shut up. There are more civilized Runic leaders, just like all dead and. Well, he a thief. Gertrude, no thief. He has boobas. Like that one, she's amazing and 2D, like for real, that's so great. I knew of all things that would get him. Oh. Well, don't even, you have no alibi. Don't need one, none can stop me anyway. Yes, the power horny. What you wanna do? Okay. Cut the pee-pee, that's what. Snip, snip. Yes, okay. Christ. Okay, stop that. I mean, a little bit of joking is always welcome. Just never take things too far. I'm the only one here allowed to take things too far. Because it's my stream. Also, if you didn't notice, I'm trying to recover my voice by diverting my attention from reading the story. But it ain't helping because I'm still talking all the time, so... My poor throat! Also, I shouldn't be this loud. My poor neighbors, I really... How do you say it in English? I pity them. They have to deal with me each day. How about tea time? I would need, like, I have some tea bags somewhere. I would need, like, and it's even like a mixture of different wild berries. I really should make one. Where are you even finding this emoticon? He has experience, leave him be. He's used to doing it. Okay, Silver Estate. Bring me a tea too. I would if I could. Theodes, you're home, Encia. You're traveling far, my dear sister. And Theodes, why? Slow down. Why did you hand the doctor over to the pain roaches? I need the doctor to carry some of Gnosis' responsibilities for me, and as you know, the relationship between current trade and the pain roaches has been tense. Arctos, demanding that the doctor operate under his supervision, and it's a reasonable ask. Then why didn't you tell the doctor? Not even I knew about this arrangement. It happened after I had the invitation sent out. But still, I know Rosella saved you, and I know you think very highly of the doctor. Trust me, Encia. I think of the doctor no more sadly than you do. If the doctor comes to harm here, there, the pain roaches won't pay the price. Hey, no, I don't want to come to harm. No, Insidious, I'm not just a Silver Ash. I'm an employee of Rose Islands. I have the responsibility to ensure the doctor's safety. Leave that to me. You've grown up, Encia. Let's do this then. Matterhorn, sir. Have someone keep an eye on what's happening over there. As soon as the doctor begins work in the villages and mines, you may take Encia to see the doctor. Very good, sir. Enciodius? Oh, what did I hit there? Go, Encia. Rest well. Alright. Master, about the doctor. Matterhorn, make sure Encia is safe. I will. My poor throat. It's useless, you know. Now there are two ugly husbandos. You have no taste, and we all know it. She's the kind of girl we can keep inside the house. And keep an eye on her. I need you on standby. So be it then. So bright. Have a nice meal. Speaking of which, how much do you know about this doctor of Rhodes Island? An excellent scholar of outstanding professionalism who understands the profit that Rhodes Island... Tongue cut you off. That Rhodes Islands will see from working with me. That the doctor so quickly got the grasp of the situation and accepted the agreement shows that I was correct in my assessment. Why do you ask? I don't think this doctor is merely a scholar, great at sniffing things out, no doubt, and much more so than you expected too. And besides, the doctor sends you regards. You think the doctor foresaw all of this? I sense not a bit of surprise under that hood. Not only did his scholars of yours understand the situation completely, there was never even the hint of astonishment. And I must emphasize that. That was bad, sorry, I needed though. It was a low-hanging fruit, but you didn't have to go for it. Like, now you poisoned yourself. What's more, apparently my reputation precedes me. Looks like your friend came prepared. Trust my intuition, Insidious, I have an eye for people. Ban incoming. Why do people keep saying that? Like, he's not doing anything racist, sexist, homophobic. A little bit disturbing is the most I can call the things he's doing. You might have been yourself an enemy with this move of yours. I don't care, everyone just wants me gone. He's only horny, exactly, an enemy. No, if the intel I get and your description are correct, then the doctor will become my dearest friend, or should I say I will become the doctor's dearest friend. Ooh la la! Hear this conceptual Silverish will become your most dearest friend. They're hoping for the panel now. Insidious, it's time for your meeting. Let's go. Oh my god. What's Gnosis doing here? He never showed his face at a meeting like this. I heard the one they hired to clean up his mess is finally here. I bet he couldn't bear with the shame any longer and came to beg the boss for mercy. And you heard, Gnosis' replacement was taken away by the pain roaches. The way I see it, he's here to try his luck, thinking he's still got a chance. Impossible, there's no chance at all. I'm sorry for everyone, chat, but I won't stop. Dusty sits quietly in the conference room. Everyone sits far away from him. Hey, come on, give him a chance. But their gossip echoes through the room, clear as day. Gnosis, it's been a while. You must wait. Thanks to you, Mr. President. We spent 4 years in Victoria together. It pains me to see things turn out this way. And see others, you've thrown me under the bus already. Let's skip the pleasantries. Gnosis, you prick. Don't you know who you're talking to? If it was for your friendship with the president, you would even be allowed to stand here now that you're sacked. I don't remember needing anyone's permission to stand here. How dare you? Gnosis, there is no doubt that Carantray owes much to you for its establishment and growth. However, whether you have the right to be here or not, that is not for you to say. Uncle Chester, please. Very well. First, regarding the sentencing of Arknights former Chief Technical Officer Gnosis Edelweiss. There is no doubt that the expansion of the values and minds under Gnosis Edelweiss management has brought the company tremendous profit. But on the other hand, the rapid expansion strategy and the secret mining of Garan has brought the company under the repeated scrutiny of the Tri-Clan Council. In particular, when the other clans asked for us to participate in the Valley's investigation, Gnosis planned to ambush the two clans' inspection team. This has severely damaged Arknights' image and the Silverhatch's standing in the Tri-Clan Council. Therefore, President Siotis has decided that effectively today, Gnosis Edelweiss will be formally terminated as a current trade employer. So that's why you had me come. You wanted to read all this criticism you have for me out loud in front of everyone. Your actions have brought harm to Arknights' profits. This is how we answer our stakeholders. I hope you can understand. Very well, Siotis, very well. I would never have imagined all those years ago when I came to Kirak to build this place up with you that this is how it all would end. I'm sure both you and I agree that this is far more important to do. That it's far more important to do what's reasonable and beneficial than look back on old times. This is a funny joke about Banhammer, yeah? So I don't really want him to get banned, I see. Food just sweating everywhere because yeah, I got the joke, yeah, we're just joking, yeah, funny joke, guys, hilarious. That said, I will leave your lab. You're free to keep using it as soon as any sensitive current trade data has been removed. I could also arrange for you to join a caravan heading to Victoria. If that's what you prefer. I have to answer to all the stakeholders here. Likewise, I have to give you an answer. If you think what you are doing is reasonable, then I feel nothing but disappointment in you. Current trade yet needs my technology, and the industrial sector has come so far that it can progress without importing core technologies from the outside world. No concept was. We are leaving that part because I looked into it. I need to be an affiliate to do polls and stuff. So that's like at 50 followers and stuff. And I think like average 3 viewers each stream. So we'll get there like in due time. And then we are gonna do a poll if you should be banned forever or not. Oh, the husbands live in South Korea have such weird face. You just called Gnosis weird, even though you were praising him the last 5 days. You promised me a suitably large stage, then backend my research so that we can break new ground in these promising snowlands for the welfare of the people of Kirak. You're pleased, well. He better than Silser Trash. Who's that? It's not good looking though. Then, this is where my stage is, and I'm being thrown under the bus for this company. I still approve your achievements in academic research, Gnosis. That is why, more so than anyone, I'm hoping that you could reflect on what you have done. You should never have left things out of my control. Are you so weak now that you're scared of letting anything out of your iron grip? If that doesn't open my eyes... Such a lie, you don't like it. Show face Banhammer, come on. I'm counting on you. Kitty! Oh, that's a cute emote, I love that! Kitty! I love the kitty. A loud bang reverberates throughout the room. Gnosis slams the conference room's door shut with enough force that the gust of wind sends paper flying through the air. Shocked by the sudden thunderclap, the spectators all instinctively look towards the source of the sound before casting their heads down under the invisible pressure. No one knows just what expression ensure the souls at this moment. Let's continue, Chester. As requested by Sir Arctos, the leader of Rosanna to Krokiraksha will be in charge of the transfer of the valleys and mines of the protection of the pale roaches. We will formally introduce the doctor to everyone at the company once all the tasks at hand are complete. On to our next topic, the meat of our meeting today. The preliminary discussion on how to partition the company's power and hand it over to the Saintess. First off, on the matter of tariffs. Lock him up. Die. Lock him up. You managed to turn everyone against you even more than you already did. How, mate? How? Like, it's impressive how you keep doing this. You're unnatural at this. My sovereign, I guess now. Please, guys, I would never eat a cat. But what do I call you, outsider? Call me doctor. Doctor, sound just like the scholars over at the academy. Doctor, do you know why you're here? I don't. Oh, I only want you to take Gnosis' place, but I don't trust his people. That's why I'm keeping my eye on you. I didn't know that far was your description. I was here. I'm just here on vacation. I got to bring personally. And see others in for me in the details. I invite you here because I didn't want him to fill you in on anything. Vamos, tell our guest the detail. Sensiodes has decided to transfer the valley and the mines to the Wine Bear Court. The man who was in charge of the mines at the factory was his subordinate, Gnosis. And ever since Gnosis was dismissed, the coordination position has been left vacant. According to Sensiodes, you're his replacement. I see. Looks like you have a clear understanding of the situation now. Until I'm sure that Sensiodes didn't make any funny moves in the mines and the valleys, you aren't leaving this place. Don't you even think about pulling any tricks yourself. My men don't care about etiquette nearly as much as Sensiodes people. If they want your head, there's nothing I can do to stop them. Ah, boss, look at this court. I wouldn't know where to shop if I were to try my blade on this midget. Ha, shut up, all of you. I'm not going to take things too hard for you, outsider. In the end, you're Sensiodes guests. As long as you play along, we won't do anything to you. Am I making myself clear? I'm not worried. All of you look like reasonable people to me, except that idiot over there. Yeah, look at him. Look at this buffoon. Enough, my sore yes to the bedroom. Very good, sir. I don't like you. Jeez, what are you tame as fuck? That he also said shop pays beer like damn, well that's good. A feeling about it, then like block me, I don't know. I think you won't get messages then. Enya, I'm coming in. Oh Enya! I knew it, you're still sleeping. Enya, rise and shine. Uh-huh. Morn? After a brief fuss, Enya gets dressed and sits in front of her dressing table. Kiara naturally stands behind her and combs her hair. What's the matter now? You know, isn't it a good thing that to become leader of all three clans? You always say that in the Wine Bear Court, you're only simply to keep the masses calm, and most of the time it's actually the Great Elder who calls the shots. This is an opportunity. I would have been so worried if I had been Arctos or even Ratatos who brought up the idea. But it was Sensiodes who made that proposal. Perhaps the guilds hadn't gotten to him. Nah, I sure hope so. But if you're so worried about this, couldn't you have turned it down? Didn't you agree to it without thinking twice? That's because there wasn't a point of dragging it out. No one even had any grounds to object. It doesn't matter whether he really wants me to be Kirag's leader. There wasn't anyone who could reject the proposal there at then and there. And if we had set the issue aside, more people would have found out. You told me that the masses have gotten used to peace, and they've gotten used to just like how they've gotten used to the endless snow in the mountains. Well, through discussion about consent, that's just vibe killing to be honest. That upon the rest of the chat about who's more interesting topics. Well, come on, bro, sis. Are you still boys going at it? Okay, let me make one thing say. I'm not into politics, so that's a banned theme immediately. I don't care about that. No one there. Whoever mentions it gets an insta ban. Let's make that clear. Next. Can you leave that already? I'm actually gonna time you guys out, because you are annoying me. And if I get annoyed, what's the point of me streaming? Just get it over with. Like, I'm here to have a good time. If I don't have a good time, I'm gonna do something about that. You can talk about fun topics all you guys like. You can talk about food, anime, edgy stuff, just not too edgy, like movies, current topics in the world. I don't care. Just don't you're not arguing, like you're just debating, you're having a conversation, but the conversation is annoying. Just don't. Wait, shrimp was... I actually have never had shrimp. Heavenly stuff. The viewer Kirak wished for peace first and foremost, and they gravitate towards those who can bring them peace. Right, peace. Whether it's the peace that Ensiodes brought them, or the peace that the Wine Bear Court brought. That's why even if I turn down the offer, the people would ask me to accept. So I might as well take the initiative myself before the Great Elder makes all the arrangements. You think Ensiodes foresaw that? He made a proposal that no one could refuse. Under normal circumstances, he would have been the last person to suggest this. I'm sure both Sartos and Ratatos thought the same thing. Can see why Artos went along with it, but Ratatos, she was never the kind of person to give up easily. For being vegetarian, shrimp, fish, snails, just steers. Actually, have never had snails either. What a headache! I really hope Kirgander will hear my prayers and teach the Great Elder and the three clan leaders a good lesson. Perhaps she has already heard your prayers and it just isn't time yet. Do you want her to take care of Ensiodes too? For him as cool as possible. Now let's put this necklace on you and we're done. I'm just realizing it. I didn't do any stages today because of how long this event is. I want to do at least one stage and I'm almost out of time for today. Right? Would you give this letter and scarf to Encia? Also, ask her to come pay the mountain a visit, right? You know me well. Also, send the word out that I'll be analyzing scriptures today and don't want to be disturbed. I need some time to think. Of course. After Kya leaves the room, Annie opens her drawer to see an exquisitely decorated base holding an eye-catching elegant rock. Oh, Kirgander, please guide me. Or Kirgander, what should I do? We no longer live in times where isolation is enough to keep ourselves out of the affairs around us. In the past 100 years, there have been countless occasions of conflicts between nations. Colombia rose quickly in conflict, while Gong, powerful country, was also wiped out in a conflict. All the world's nations are slowly changing into times separately catastrophes. Refusing relations with others is no longer an option. Kira cannot continue to lock itself away on these snowy mounts. Kirgander protection, if Kirgander really exists in the first place, can bring the snow realm this far. If we are going to go any further, Kirag must grow stronger than ever before. Interesting. There's no ketchup too. So addressing depends. Peace offering. Like noodles. Who doesn't like? That's like the base, the staple food of any like university student. The millennium of peace and quiet has reached its end, and we cannot wait for others to open the doors for us. Kirag needs to make contact with the outside world. We must take that step forward while we have control. That's the Silver Ash tradition. Kirag must remain Kirag. We still have a chance, but time grows short on snowy mountains. And coffee, okay, you won over Conceptuals just by saying that. I have seen our world. I have to make a difference. Everything I witnessed needs to have meaning. What's wrong with me? Like, you can already see that I've been going at it for 8 hours. My brain can't connect two dots. So you are Arknights, sis? That's right. Do you know who I am? Sirius Browntail, sister of Browntail clan matriarch, Ratatos Browntail. You know that, and you have the balls to forgo a salute. Why must I salute someone I have nothing to do with? Don't you know your manners? If you must learn manners, you should work on yours first, Sirius Browntail. I heard all your commotions outside the door. What's more, when nobles meet, they must teach first courtesy to each other with a Karman bow. If you show up here without affording me any courtesy, why should I show you any? Just how outdated is your idea of etiquette? Etiquette never dies, it's only slowly forgotten. As a noble, you should feel sorrow in that. The Arknights have long been in charge of the management of Kirag's texts and records. I admire your knowledge of Kirag etiquette, Mr. Gnosis. Still though, I'm afraid Madame Skiros isn't here to discuss Kirag etiquette. Could we please move on to the main topic? Very well, I'm curious. Considering Ratatos refused my capitulation, why is she now reaching out for me? So we have to ask this because your master proposal handing his powers over to Satas at the Trackman Council. I see, in that case, go home and tell Ratatos. Know that the things that come to this, I'm likely not the only one who will cooperate, given the right amount of sincerity. Oh, Ratatos is scheming something. Okay, kill both of them. You have coffee. I don't tend to drink sugary coffee, and rarely, but when I do, it's good. Milk! And you're wondering why everyone treats you like a child. Coffee with milk! Oh no! My head hurts in the morning if I don't get a cup. Okay, that's bad. Per Sir Raktos' orders, please stay here when you are not attending to your duties. If you need to head outside, we will serve you out, but your bodyguards. My throat. Kirag may be a safe place, but we cannot guarantee no one will take the chance to cause trouble. If I wait someday, maybe I can convince you to buy it and then liking him. Huh? Much of sweet tooth. So to find the delicacies that Kirag has to offer. You may also use anything here as you see fit. All your daily needs will be met during your stay with us. If you require anything, please let the servants know. You may also have them relay anything to me. Very well, I look forward to it. And my bloody throat is dying on me, keeping an eye on me whenever I head out, huh? I'm gonna start crying. Puffy consultation and the grand ceremony. Are those the only reasons my brother is inviting you to Snow Realm? Well, you need to sort the milk so it gives you neat blubber things on top. Christ. Oh, the grand ceremony takes place annually in Kirag. It's the best ascent and the most important thing to the Kirag people. On that day, everyone in Kirag stops what they're doing to offer Kiragander, the goddess of our mountain, our most sincere prayers. This is longer than our chapter 8 story stage. Christ. Hi, Sia food. We pray for a happy, peaceful year under our mountain goddess protection. As for the Oripathi problem, Kirag didn't have many infected in the past, so most of us don't know much about Oripathi. In the Snow Realm, Oripathi is far from the greatest threat we face. But ever since my brother got the mountain connected by railway, we've been getting more and more visitors, and life has also gotten much better. Thanks to that, everyone's starting more and more about the infected and Oripathi. I guess Oripathi is stepping into the limelight since there are no other pressing issues. Kirag still doesn't have any professional means to test for Oripathi, let alone helping the affected get settled and get treatment. Given the situation, you might be the best consultant they can get. No, let's just stick with blubber, because it sounds funny. No, let's just leave it with blubber. Like, he likes coffee with milk and animal fat. What's wrong with that? Doctor, are you going to accept the invitation? Do you want me to? Personally, I really want you to go. My parents died in an accident when I was still a kid. And now, after they died, my brother and Siodes took over their business to support the family. He kept us afloat all by himself until we came to age. To ensure our family's future, he left Kirag to study in Victoria. Yeah, I saw some amazing letter. But do you know, like, I would never get, like, a latte with art on it. Because I would be so disappointed to ruin it. I wouldn't want to ruin it. Our family was already on a pretty shaky ground before he left Kirag, and that was around when he started getting more and more headstrong. Shaun. Bubbles and stuff. Wait, what? Hey, but you like animal fit, bruh. Bruh, come on. But at least we all still got along well as siblings, but things changed ever since he came back and started Caron trade. Both my brother and sister treated me very well, but for some reason the two of them started talking less. Their relationship soured. 5 years ago, when the last Saintess passed away, my sister joined the trials to become the next Kirak Saintess. She's really left Mount Carman since. We haven't had a lot of chances to see her. We only write to each other now. And ever since she became the Saintess, I feel like my brother's often at odds with her. I may be very good at mountain climbing, but I wouldn't know where to start to make relationships. But you're really amazing, Doctor. You get along with everyone, and you solved a lot of problems for people. That's why I was thinking that if we ever had the chance, maybe you could help me come up with ideas. But? Doctor, I guess this might seem weird coming from me, but I know my brother is better than anyone else. He's amazing, but he's the kind of person who doesn't mind doing whatever it takes to achieve his goals. I'm actually a little worried that you'll end up becoming a pawn in this game if you go. So that's why I'm okay if you don't want to go. I'll bear with it for the show. For the slower show. That's why I told you should have gotten out while you could. Look at you now, you're caught. You knew this would happen. I could ask you the same, Como Outsider. The entire time you've been here, you haven't even showed the teeniest bit of worry. Did you know this was going to happen? What should I call you? Call me Kira. Oh, the goddess! I changed my mind, I want to be friends with you. Would you like to be friends with me? Well, why don't you tell me what this Tonky Rock is all about first? Maybe sure some for. Sorry, I'm writing a letter to somebody else right now, so I can't go anywhere. Perhaps another time. Well, I don't really have much time to keep bothering you if you really don't want to talk. But it's not so bad to have somebody to talk to, don't you think? Fair enough. Genau. Me English speaker. English probably is your first language. Okay, boys, will you believe it? A stage! I'll do a stage today! Yay! I'll finally be able to do a stage! Oh. Any requests? Want me to use someone or? Finally! Oh no, more sorry, that took long. Shush, Luna, shut up. Shush. Now that I look at Surtur, isn't she like Schumer, just better? He said, yo, for Chen Hunter, sure, whatever, let's get this stage through. Also, do I have... Okay, what's this? Also, I need to change perfumer here. Or, actually no, let's change Ansel. I know, God forbid, but let's change Ansel for Salem, because she has this to give status resistance, which is gonna be good here. No, my boy Ansem. Okay, I somehow managed to annoy both of you. Yeah, long man. I'm gonna wake up everyone. I hope no one's sleeping yet. You're seeing those ads I have. Mare, you're only one per family. My poor throat helping with work the second you're back. No, I'm just doing what I should. I'd love to take a good look around too. How long is this gonna take? It really does change once you study outside. Far better head on you than my little brother. What a wonderful girl you are. Shame. Who knows if I'll ever find one as nice as you again after I move. Wait, Sasa, you've been living fine here all this time. Why the move? My dad, you know, yesterday at the Arknights Council, they announced that Saints would lead the tree, right? Now that's all fired up. Oh, Uncle Zor was always against Serencio's open door policy, right? We all moved here from up north, back then, so my brother and I could get to work. And here, Dad pretty much got used to it over the years. And now they announced the resignation yesterday and he's over the moons. At dinner last night he was going on and on, mad at Serencio's for everything he's done these years. And I was fed up hearing it. I even had an argument with him. But you can't change his mind in the end. We might end up moving straight back to the Pain Roaches territory. So what about your brother's job? Who knows, once the resignation's through, it's up in the air if Toricum can still do business like that. Oh man, Japanese. Yeah, it is funny. It's amazing, actually. I heard the Pain Roach says he, in the first place, it was the Saint's last council who wanted Serencio's sending the values and minds over. If she's going to govern Kirag, Serencio's probably isn't getting any favors. That's true. It's a good thing too, though. You might have missed it being outside so long, but the three clans get along fine at first. Got along. It's just lately they've fallen out more and more with each other. A lot of people were scared after last council we'd get into a full-blown war. Yeah, it's amazing how Serencio's yielded on this, and he's putting power into the Saints. Yeah, it should have happened long ago if you ask me. I don't hate this open door policy, seeing as our family made a good living from it too. But sometimes it really does feel like the old people say that how Kirag is not like Kirag anymore. Him deciding to give away now and make less of a fuss, everyone approves of that. He was going to go. No previous dinner. Just owned grams like your own big brother against it. My brother? Please let me. God fucking damn it. Let me do the stage. Like, I can only do that stage and I have to bail. I'm back. Oh, you're a silly kid. Told you to relax once you got home, but you just had to go to work. Softly, you and your Oripuffy thing, you might not feel bad about your health, but we still hurt over it. It's alright, sis. A bit of work like this won't get in the way. Where's bro? He said he was heading to the factory just now and went out all in a hurry. Said he wouldn't be back today either. The factory? Is that the captain? Captain, is something up? Vacation's over, Aurora. The doctors got nabbed at the situation by the Pain Roach family yesterday. Huh? Doctor went with them, voluntarily. You should get what I mean, likely some sort of a plan ticking under the hood. I took a rough look at the map. Takes some time from the station to the Pain Roaches. The doctor should have gotten there by now, and we ought to be on our way. I'm using the pretext to head to yours now to check the situation, then I'll come out and converge with you. But story stage. I know, but it's already 10 PM. I guess I'm going on rendezvous with the captain then. At least I gave you like your Hoshi, what's it called, like the break. I see, so you're the one from Rhodes Island. Oh, you're Tonkin Rock. You didn't pick me out on purpose, correct? You're very unique, but I don't know why it is you're so unique. Back at the market, what do you mean? It was no more than a word of advice. You see, aren't you under the watch of a group of strangers, unfree to even stroll outside? What do you know? Before I answer questions, tell me first, for what reason did you come to Kirag? To help Clifford make up with her siblings. Many of the three similar relations. You speak some hefty words. I'm very curious. How outsiders like you regard this land of Kirag? Backwards. You're very forthcoming. But most people like you outsiders and other times foreigners hold such a view. The people outside long since developed plenty of to grant them idleness on the or in other hands, labor-saving technology. They are accustomed to a convenient life, while most Kirak folks have never heard of such things. Maybe the people of Kirak really can't forge diligence and courage out of a hard life, can learn of relief and virtue in an environment far from all of pleasures. But I also don't feel it should continue for eternity. The people of Kirak broke ground on the heaven between these snowy mountains, but can they preserve their home and solidity and stability forever on tradition alone? The way you see it, should Kirak change? Needs to. So you think so too? Anyone with a sharp eye could tell honestly that transformation as Yoda's brought can be stopped. Who can so easily decline their own life becoming a little less heavy, a little less convenient? A little more convenient. So, what do you know? I have a friend. This friend has been thinking all this time about how to finally change Kirak for the better. However, she thought for a long time and can't come up with any answer. She's gradually realized that everyone thinks different to her, and their mindset, no matter who they are, won't disturb her. She wants to do something, but every time she wants to, there's always been someone advising against her. And now she finds she's become slowly unable to stop what those people wish to do. And it's in the moment you've arrived. You think I'm sort of an omen. Omen, perhaps any part of a storm is more fitting description. An invitee of Ensiodes come from outer lands to the spectrum of and scent of you give me an otherly feeling, peculiar and novel. Tell me, stranger, what does your arrival pretend? I don't know. Come to mention it. Maybe you can do me a favor. It's only 3 PM where you are. Lucky you, for me it's 10 PM already. I mean, like, doesn't... Actually, I don't know which... Like, is the entirety of Germany even in one time zone? I'm not sure. This is only one country. It's very surprising, not gonna lie. I hope this letter finds you well. I hear you've come back to Kirak. I'm very, very happy for you, Encia. Though I can't descend the mountain to meet you, get in word that you were safe and healthy and liked me more than anything. Also hear that the people helping you with the oripathy came to Kirak with you. If you have the chance, I'd love to express my thanks to them for saving my sister. They deserve the points in Kirak under. Remember to greet your neighbors and tell them your sound. Be early to bed in the room to wake up. And don't forget to pray twice to Kirgander every day, so you're not allowed to climb any mountains. Alright, I think you're probably fed up of your sister going on, so I'll stop nagging you here. May you enjoy your time home, Encia. I'll pray before Kirgander for blessings upon you. P.S. If you can write a letter back to me, that'll be all the better. Come on, I only got her last letter not so long ago. Seriously, it's like she hasn't written forever. She's on my case like this every time. Thank you, Kiara. You're always the one handing me my sister's letters. It's alright, the great saintess can't descend at well, so I go out about her place, in her place, and bring back outside news to her. Yes, I should desires too. Also, what's this? Give me a second. Oh, what? Cute. Sorry though, I've got no room to write a letter back for now. I'm about to get you ready for something else. Based on the back next to you, you're going to head outdoors. Yep. Where are you going? To climb Jungfrau. Come on, I forgot that you mentioned it. I still haven't conquered Jungfrau. But where I'm going is to the valleys this time. The valleys, aren't they about to be handed over to the Weinberg court? And there's so many factors there too. What are you going to do there? The doctor is gonna head there, which means I have someone to see. Oh, Kiar, you have no idea who I'm talking about, do you? Oh, I do believe I've heard them. I heard them. The guest taken away by the pain roaches. My guest in the first place, concerned for the doctor's safety, is really waiting on me. You're such a good girl. But take care, I hear things haven't been too calm there lately. Radiancia, we can depart now. Worry not, no responsibility will leave me on this departure. You're a huge help, Uncle. It's rare for you to ask me to help you with things. How would I ever refuse this? Yeah, I might be gone for a long while. If you can, go back and tell my sister and I'll reply to her after I'm done. It's quite alright. I can wait. Stage? No, no stage yet. My throat is gonna give out anytime soon. Aurora, I need info to make judgment call, especially your views as a local. Tell me, how you see the doctor's current situation? Gnosis was likely in a very sensitive position, given he was formerly in charge of the mines and valleys. Silencio is putting the doctor in that same position now is bound to draw Arctos' attention. Tell me detail about why the mines and valleys are such a sensitive area. It'd be more convenient if we had a map ahead. Kira's topography is so complicated and it's not very finely partitioned either. Usually as locals, just call each area the mines, valleys, woodland lakes, mountains, creeks and plains. The creeks and plains and most of the lakes are the pearl roaches in the north. The brown tails of the west are mainly the woodlands and the minority of the lakes. The silver roaches are mainly the mountains, valleys and mines. They have too little of the lakes. So little lakes you can essentially ignore it. And the valleys and mines, actually, they represent nearly half of the silver roaches territory already. Almost near right. Between them, the mines have always been incredibly important land to the silver rushes because practically all the ore used in Kira comes from there. While the valleys were only developed in the recent years, they actually have to stand up and stretch. Oh god, come on game, not so long, like cut it short please. While the valleys were only developed in recent years, originally, they were extremely poor land to work and there weren't more than a few hamlets. People always considered it an area with no use. I'm gonna go, hi, see ya, don't come back. I'm joking, of course. But after Silencio founded current trade, he chose that land to use for sitting factories. The majority of current trade's manufacturing is built here, and it's extremely close to Mount Carmen too. On top of that, I exchanged some info with Kirak merchants before we left, but everyone who comes outside to do business is related to current trade in some way. Oh. A month ago, with the Great Saint's backing, the Brown Tail and Plain Roaches requested and organized a team to investigate health and safety issues at the factories. But the team met a surprise attack secretly ordered by Gnosis, so wouldn't play along at all. I don't know how that info came out, but everyone believes Gnosis was involved with it. That led to the Pearl Roaches head Arctos getting inspiration from the Winebear Court to send troops to station in the valleys. And because of consequences of Gnosis' extreme action that he was finally removed. At the meeting, the doctor mentioned Siota's reason for making the invitation. We do help construct Coripapi-related facilities for current trade, but he never mentioned having the doctor manage anything in his place before. Which is to say, the doctor's actively climbed onto the scales of this conspiracy, very doctor-like to do. That seems likely, but current trade and Rhodes Island have a perfectly fine relationship, but the doctor would probably only accept because of that relationship. For now, I can't imagine the reason why Siotis would want to set up the doctor. What do we do now? Contact Dr. Hanset? The one ship's headed for Victoria. We'll need to use the use of a local large-scale comm station because of our handheld equipment. It's got no way to get in touch. Lunch dinner. Read someone say, Captain? A survey of French guard force at the doctor's present placement in low strength. The Penrose resident should have about 200 guards. Training and arms not up the outside early center. If we can break through on a surprise raid. I've checked surrounding terrain too. Alternate point is if we infiltrate, but that needs setting up explosive. Multiple locations beforehand. Christ. Going in and pulling out both need manufactured explosions to draw attention. There are some points in the whole section that let... Wait, Captain. I feel like things are going to get to that point. No matter what happens, we need to ensure the doctor's safety. That's our first priority. I agree with that, but if you bring force against the House of Pain Roaches in the run-up to the grand ceremony, then very Rhodes Island will end up the enemy of Moncaron. It's fine with me, let's just blow up the whole mountain. What will the Kirag operator at Rhodes Island do? Oh, Cookie, hi, you came at the very end, like I'm gonna end it soon, but still, welcome, how are ya? I need to consider worst case scenario, and based on the way of so many things, the president is pessimistic, and if I have to make a choice, I know I only choose the doctor. We all hope things won't go that far, but you know as well as I that it doesn't depend on us, and I have a responsibility to the doctor and Rhodes Island. I'm doing great. I had a great dream like the last night, so I woke up happy, I had a good meal, I had a good stream, played a lot. I have to like finish it soon though. I just can't shake the sense that Silenciosus probably has his own plans. The doctor chose to play them at their own game, so some kind of clue must have been there long ago, and the doctors are already prepared to deal with it. We do this, yeah, the Silver Rush event. Conceptuals didn't like it, but well, I never doubted. Actually, the funny thing, Cookie, I think I streamed like for like 2 hours Arknights already. I haven't done a single stage because of how long the story is. I never doubted the doctor's abilities for a moment, I believe, but I need to make my own preparations beforehand. The doctor put me on a standby, so there's place for us in the plan. We need to get in touch with the doctor first. How far am I? I just told you. Like I did the first stage and this is the second stage. Aurora. You respect Enceladus a lot. Yes, without him I would never been able to leave Kirag and come into contact with the outside world. Cookie. Understandable. Have a nice day. But for a moment, I want you to forget that. Starting now, you treat him as a hypothetical enemy. Can you do that? If you feel like you can't, you can head back right now. I won't blame you. But at the same time, I'm an employee for the island too. Remember what you just said. Understood? But do we have to watch out for Clifford and the rest too? I trust Clifford, but have no confidence in NCS and Warash. For now, we figure out how to meet up with the doctor. Coco. No, don't. Wait, actually no. You're the doctor's subordinates. Slash. In an instant, the hardened steel blade streaks through air, stopping just a hair away from the woman's neck. Wow, that's a rare way to use a sword here. Who are you? Well, there's no need to be this ferocious to an ordinary girl you just met. Pinning this position and cracking a joke in this context doesn't make you an ordinary girl. Put the blade down first, you Rhodes Island doctor sent me. I was asked to bring you a message. Oh, she's like, oh, I misinterpreted that. Oh, finally a stage, thank the gods. Also, will I be able to do it like because my internet cuts out like at 10:34, so let's hope I get to do the stage before that. I didn't see which way they're going. Oh, can I should have gone with Clifford, I see. Oh wait, that's actually a terrible position. What did I do? Why did I do that? Also, now we have cold resist. Oh, fuck. No, I need 18. Stop right there, you criminal scum. Also, my boy, stay right here.
Very well.
Why do I feel like doing this? That's so lovely. Oh, show! No, my show. Tomorrow is Thursday, I'm persistent, but I don't want this to happen again. Okay, wanna know a fun thing? I think I told it today. I'm not gonna stream tomorrow because I'm gonna have guests. I'll be able to stream in like, what's today? Tuesday? So I can Thursday. That's a moment. Meanwhile, show breathing or something. Sure, can you eat him away? Come on, girl. Oh, come on. Yeah, my parents will be over tomorrow and they wanna like go do some shopping, go out, stuff, have some family time, so I won't be streaming. Pain. Be patient, it's gonna happen. Well, you actually came to us Browntail's territory for a visit on by your lonesome. You got bones, Gnosis and Edelweiss. Always been upright and honorable. That's rich coming from you after you were kicked out of the Garland trade for your shady business. I thought I'd see Ratatos here. Anyone could bluff like that. Ratatos wasn't going to just take your word so easily. When I'm not on stream, no, I promise, like at least I'm gonna do it on stream this time. As I said before, it takes two to cooperate. It seems my words have reached her, and that's more than enough for me. Don't call you want. So since you came here all by yourself, you said last time, things have come to this. What's that all about? What things have come for what? Why do you think Ensiodes proposed this transfer of power? Is that because he can't take on both the Paralochers and that, so he figured to compromise? Compromise? Compromise. Think again, Madame Skiras. I dare say that your sister thinks otherwise. Ever since Ensiodes came back to Kirag, was there any single thing he did that wasn't to pursue his ultimate victory? His proposal to put the Saints back in power really a compromise? Here's a hint, the ceremony. What about the ceremony? Don't tell me he's going to throw a fit there and refuse to turn over to his power. The ceremony is night, and there will be more trains coming in and out of the Silverash's territory, transporting both resources and people. Take a guess, why did Ensiodes himself propose to hand the Saint as his power, even regarding for it to happen on the day of the ceremony? Arctos is a short-sighted man. He thinks Ensiodes will pull some kind of dirty trick once she is on control. And so he reassigned his men to guard the valleys and the mines, even to keep an eye on the doctor that Ensiodes invited. But the funny thing is that he doesn't know it's so pointless. It is what it is. Cyrus looks to a corner of the room. My throat actually can't take much more. For a brief moment, there's nothing here, but Gnosis notices it. Gnosis looks straight at the wound there. Ratatos, you can't be that stupid. I will tell you what Ensiodes is planning. But you better see me yourself next time. Even if I have to see his scheme come to fruition and you to imprison. I won't allow myself to be made a fool again. Now excuse me. Ratatos. Hey Ratatos, I know you're there. Pipe down, Curious. There's a rumbling noise, and the Vonboard slowly moves to the side. Ratatos sitting inside slowly rises and steps out. You believe in what he said? Maybe I should say I'm shocked that you never considered the possibility, sister. But even the Satanist is on our side now. Can Ensiodes really be so unscrupulous that he... Don't be serious, Kiras. From the moment he first trampled our faith, when he laid his train tracks straight to Kirag and broke away from the Saints, and ever since he so calmly agreed to let his sister become the Saints in exchange for his seat in the Tricon Council, he hasn't cared. We all know how well those siblings got along in their earlier years. I also once thought that letting the devout Tenya become the Weinberg Court's hostage was a brilliant move. But now, I wouldn't be surprised if he one day brought his men up the mountain to burn down the whole Weinberg Court. Don't tell me Ensiodes is really going to use force. Slow down, sister. There's another possibility. He could be pulling our leg. Why? To make us think he's up to something shady, so we end up making the first move. What good does that do to him? If he's not trying to have somebody else to do his dirty work and of his enemies, He's trying to find an excuse to start the war and urge some clout in the end. Whatever it is, we're probably all in trouble. Well, how do we figure this out? No idea. None at all. I'm not exactly omniscient here, but if he's lying, there's got to be holes. Your orders, Matriarch? Dig up anything you can find on Gnosis. We looked into him before, but he has lots of dealings since his job got handed off. There should be a lot more clues now. Start there. Understood? You better not disappoint me, Gnosis Edelweiss. Ratatos, if he's telling the truth, would you really take him in? Why not? He's an Edelweiss, the family suit Encioda's father killed 15 years ago. So what? They betrayed the similar assets, but when Enciodas came back from studying in Victoria, the guy took the one, wanting a slice of the pie. If you ask me, he's the type who doesn't give 2 weeks about loyalty, only profit and success. Now that he's made an enemy of his master, he's got to find a new sugar daddy to get his revenge. Right, that's the most obvious reason. So you... Silverashes control the gates, the Pomerroaches have their rich farmlands and their army, but the Browntails have nothing. Why do you think we stand as one in Garrett's 3 families? Because what we do earns the highest return. I learned Gunpowder's lesson just as well as you did. Right, since I'm letting you in, there's a lot of things that you really must spend some time pondering. As a child of the Browntails, in times like these you need to know the best course of action. It's more than just knowing the risks of dealing with a criminal. You need to learn to assess all that yourself. Profit always comes with risks. We need to learn how to mitigate these risks beyond just shutting them out. Along with the profit, dear sister. Our biggest worry is that everything you just said was true, but also part of a lie. Another thing, you've gotten really close with that servant of yours, haven't you? You mean Monk? Monk, Conch, whatever. Don't trust anyone too much, sister. I don't need you to tell me that. I'll show you how much stronger I can make Browntails without you. I should never have given Enciodas this chance. I have that brain-dead moral Nactos to thank that take any away from her scumbag brother. Don't make me laugh. Whatever, Yucatan. Yes, Matriarch. Let the Pomerroaches know that I'm visiting in a few days. Of course. Is that end of story? No, it's not! Doctor, we've entered the valley. It's about time. Sorry, the reactors never permitted their airtight to be built in the Pomerroaches territory. It's not in our habits to use carts. I suppose it might not be easy for a foreigner like you to ride on burden beast. You know, some shady business. Dr. Grasha, welcome. I'm Sir Encioda's secretary, Chester. My poor Beck is gonna die. Finish this bloody story already, please. Please allow me to accompany you as you survey the area. To give Sir Axel's absolute peace of mind, we'll ask you to inspect each and every factory in mind site before they declare closely. Once you have checked everything here, both Sir Actors and the Great Elder will give their approval. Only then will their transfer be considered complete. Nice, there is a new mountain. Fuck you, Cookie. Fuck you, like that's a good one, I like it. What do you think, General Weiss? That would be for the best, of course. In that case, please follow me. We'll take the song and get a grasp of the environment situation here. Please be it. Please be it. Fuck! Still, it's just way too sudden, right? I had heard there was bad news from the last strike also, but that's not enough to send us running. My son was hurt while working in the factory not too long ago, so waiting for his medical subsequently. We have always believed Sir Enciodas. He's not going to abandon us, is he? But oh boy, all of us put in so much work to improve the Kirak neighborhood. He can't just shut the factory down like that. What about the factory like us? We found out work at the factory. Please everyone, calm down, listen to me. All night timing, doctor. Here. I'm gonna I wanna flip my table right now. It's been a while. I'm really sorry that we dragged you into our local affair. Please bear with it for a little longer. Once the ceremony is over, the Silverashes will properly receive you. But before that, I think I need your help with something. You want your help? Calm those people down, sharp as always, doctor. Looks like you're doing well. You're not doing so well. Don't be so humble, doctor. Your abilities are on another level. I've seen for myself. And we'll need your help with many other things as well. Well then, I'll need to borrow the doctor for a job of mine. Just for a bit. Would you pay on Roach's mind? By all means. Friends and countrymen, Sir Enciodas has personally instructed me to offer those affected an explanation. Those affected. It so happens that the doctor is here too. The doctor is Enciodas' esteemed guest and Arknights current chief technician officer. Today with all of you, our guests will bear witness to this message. a long way to go. Aye, at the Trigon Council, the great houses of the Mindbear Court reached an understanding for the interim, and will begin to discuss any follow-up matters. Because of the grave mistakes made with Gnosis, the previous CTO, Caron Trade, must shut down all of secretaries in a show goodwill. Once the transfer power is completed, the Severus family will actually work with the Weinberg Court and advocate for a gradual reopening of some of our factories in a controlled, carefully planned manner. Please trust me and trust the Severus family that this is for the best. Now, as introduced earlier, and we'll emphasize once more, this is Arknights the same guest as well as current CTO. Our guest is a master of not only the production and mining technology that we are all familiar with, but also the prevention and treatment of homeopathy. Dr. likewise represents a medical organization that will help current trade answer the critical question that we are struggling, including the medical support issue we've just discussed. Such things would not be possible in our mountains of yore, and together with Dr. Current Trade will bring about the new future. At the same time, it's Arknights wish to determine subject to the other two houses to cast aside their differences and help us build Kirak. There's no need for panic. Please put, I don't have that much time, I have like 5 minutes. Please put your faith in Arknights and status. Have faith in Kiragander, will never abandon her channel. By Kiragander. By Kiragander. Now then, I will. Wait, hold on a minute. Fuck's sake! Can you leave it? Kill this infected immediately! It was finally wrapping up. After hearing out, I have something to say. 10:34. Not the power, only the internet. It's not that we don't trust the other two houses. It's just we really had a fair night's blah blah blah, and I had it easy before, yada yada yada, blah blah blah, it's not good for me, I'm infected, yada yada yada, I heard that story like 10 times again. Please let us share the doctor, again, yada yada yada, Dr. Arknights is always thinking for the people, he's gonna help everyone, so please put your faith in us, Current Trade. One moment, yes, blah blah blah. How long is this? Get rid of them, get rid of all of them, shoo away. End this man by Kiragander. End this man right now. God, not at all was much of to speak for him. Convincing performance, blah blah blah. Career, I don't. Yeah, go please your master. So please leave it here. I almost said a bad word. We have to read the event again the next day. All the requirements, blah blah blah. I get the gist of it. Can we please get rid of it? You have followed. Oh, Gnosis and Monk are in cahoots, okay. Thank God. Thank fucking God. I almost lost it and I almost leveled up here. I have so much grinding to do off stream. Because someone forgot. Guidebook, give me that. Thank you. Oh, my face is getting numb. Oh, I can get her token. Okay, I'm saving up for that first.
You haven't changed one bit, my friend.
Oh, I see. Not bad. Because someone forgot. Fuck you, Mona. I just now understood the meaning of your words. What do I need for promotion again? 4 of these. Fuck no. I have no money. Which ain't nothing new. Do I hear English silver? Yes, you do. Okay, basically, I have no more time. So, that's all the time I have for Arknights. Thank you everyone for watching. I have to bail, I have to do some stuff, I have to prepare for tomorrow. Sadly, tomorrow I won't be able to stream, as I already said. So I'll stream like in 2 days. Still, until then, have a nice evening, day, whichever it is, have a nice next day as well. And I'll hear from you later, so for now, bye bye!
When the ether darkens, 'tis an omen that snowfall draws near.